What it do? What it do, everybody? It's your big homie in the mother effing building. What's up? What's poppin'? Yeah, I'm your host, D Fresh King, aka Angel Rest of Fire. And what's up, y'all? Yo, we about to have a good time up in here. I know y'all probably said D. Why is there the noise? It's my fan. It's the fan. But you know what I mean. It's the fan. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, sorry about that. I'll move, you know what I mean? Sorry about that, because it's hot as hell. Because apparently, they had to remove the AC from off the thing. So, yeah. But anywho, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody doing all right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Yo, I'm having a smooth and crazy time, y'all. Yo, my class, I'm in school. Y'all already know I go to Broward College, and my major is IT, cybersecurity, I'm doing cybersecurity, and guess what? I got the advanced version, my people, because the reason why they moved me up to the advanced version of the cybersecurity, because basically, I wonder if I told you guys this. I probably did. If I did not, I'm gonna tell you. If I did, I'm still gonna tell y'all. So, make a long story short, basically, Burr College, the lady sent me an assessment to assess my skills to see what am I good at? Am I creative? Am I investigative? Am I this? Am I that? Am I artistic? And yada yada yada. Turns out I'm all of them. Because I took the assessment, because they sent me an assessment, and turns out I am all that. Yes, I am I'm an investigator. So based on the assessment that they give me, it's like you have to see which one is. So I'm an investigator. I am very creative. I'm very artistic based on the results of the assessment, because the lady told me to send her back the results, and which I did before, so I did that, and I was reading it. I'm like, oh, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wow. So it was a lot. Cause they said I'm good in healthcare field. The top one was IT, healthcare, science, and all that. That's the top one. It's all in one. It has like IT, math, science. Yeah, that's the number one, because it's all in one. Because funny thing, y'all, I took science in high school, and I'm a scientist. I am a scientist, but I'm gonna dive deep back into science. I'm gonna be taking back into science, because because it looked like that's my scoring points, because based on what the assessment revealed to me is that that is like, guys, that's number one, guys. I mean, it's all in brackets. That IT bracket, science bracket, mathematics bracket, and all. I'm like, wow, that is all number one, guys. It's in mathematics, and I'm gonna tell you this, guys, because I thought, to be honest with y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, I thought I was bad in math, but turns out I'm not, because to be honest with you, according to how I feel about math, I thought, because, guys, I went to Broward College before. It was some years ago, for 4 years. And make a long story short, I was in different majors, couldn't pinpoint which major to choose, and yada yada. And I end up taking different classes. I take music, I take vocal lessons, I take this, I take that. Guys, I was all over the place in college. Because, make a long story short, guys, remember, it was not my decision. If it were my decision, I will already know what I'm going for and get what I need to get at Broward College and come out. But turns out it was not my decision to go there. It was everything. It's my mother and my aunt who lives up here. Yes, guys, it was them. They're like, oh, you need to go to school. You need to go to college. and turns out you don't need to go to college to become, but if you want, only if that person wants to. Guys, nobody should be forcing nobody to go to school or go to college. It is up to us as a person if we want to do it. If we are led to go to school, then it has to be us as an individual, not no. So the fact of the matter is, I was forced in there, and I end up taking a loan, guys. And to be honest with y'all gonna love this part, guys. To be honest with you, I did not want to take a loan. I did not want to take a loan. I was forced to take a loan. I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. I was forced to take a loan. So that says something about, and it's my family, my own blood, own flesh and blood. Let me tell you something. The only person that will hurt you the most is your own family. I'm not going to say all families are the same. No, I'm not saying that. You have, like, other families that are different from, because if your family supports you and allow you to choose, that is an amazing family. But if your family did not give you the baton for you to choose something, nah, guys. It has to be the person that has to choose. If you love whatever you want to do, if you know what makes you want to go for, you go for it. Me, it was not my choice. It was not my choice to take a loan to go into that school. Because to be honest with you, if it were up to me, I would have, you see what I mean? It would be different. So that's why because what I'm saying is this: don't let other people choose things for you. Don't let nobody choose things for you, even your family. You have to think for yourself. You have a mind for yourself. And that's what I want to change. You have a mind for yourself. That's what you got. God give you a mind. Nobody cannot speak for you. Nobody cannot speak for you, because guess what? God have a different mindset. Because that's why we cannot compare a person. I cannot compare myself to my mother. I cannot compare myself to me or my sister. I can't compare myself to anybody else, because everybody is different and is unique in their own way. Everybody is different. We cannot speak for somebody, because you don't know what that person is thinking. So when somebody's speaking for you, don't let somebody speak for you. No. Because if that's not what you were thinking, if that person says something and that's not what your mind was is on, yeah, nah. So what I'm saying is this: that you gotta think, have a mind of your own. Don't allow somebody else to choose what you're good at. You supposed to know what you're good at. You supposed to know. If it could be anything. If you don't know, put it as undecided. Put it as undecided for the being, and then when the time is right, you'll figure out what you want to do, what makes you want to do. Then you change it from undecided to wherever. But don't listen to what people say. If somebody tell you, do this, do that, and you're not good at that, don't do it. Do things that you enjoy the most. Do things that makes you happy, and do things that you love. If you love it and you enjoy it and you think that, then you choose it. But don't choose something that you don't love. You hate this thing. You tell yourself, oh man, why did I choose this course? Why did I choose this? Because I don't want to do this. Because I'm doing this course because my parents tell me to do it, or whatever. Let me tell you something. Your parents cannot speak for you. You have to decide. Once you are over 18, you decide who you want to be in life. Anything, if you're under 18, that's a different story. But if you're over 18, then you have the authority and you have the authority to say, okay, I want to do X and I want to do Y. You know what I mean? So that's why because all my life, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I noticed that that I've been lied to. Yeah, the Holy Spirit revealed it. The Holy Spirit revealed it, and it's like I'm like, wow. It's like if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit, I wouldn't know certain things. And there's certain things that the Holy Spirit revealed to me, like turns out you ain't gonna believe this. And I think I said this in my previous episode. I think I did. If I'm not mistaken. If I did not say it, I'm gonna say it again. But I'm gonna tell you this. My mother has a demon in her. Yeah, she has a demon. So that means that's not my mother. I'm not saying that I didn't come out of her. I did come out of her. But I mean, like, that's not my mother. When I said that's not my mother, that don't mean that I'm not saying that I did not came out of her. I did not say that. Anybody who think that, wrong thinking. No, that's not what I said. That's why you got to listen carefully. That's why when it comes to sharing and talking, you got to pay attention, because when you pay attention, you might miss. And that's why I do. I did not interpret it. That's why I make sure I say. That's why I said, if I say, "Oh, I feel like that's not my mother," I did not mean. Anybody who think I said that, I don't know what y'all be thinking. I don't know what y'all thinking, but I'm gonna tell you that's not what I was thinking. I was saying that I said that's not my mother because it's not my mother, because it's the demon inside of her. It's the demon. Because you know how I know it's the demon? Let me tell you something. Remember, the demon is afraid of the light. The demon is afraid of the light. It is afraid of it. You know, if there's a demon and the demon wants to come out, the demon want to come. The demon wants to attack. That's the thing. Because I have a friend in that same situation. She has a demon in her, and it tries to attack one of my friends. See what I mean? So I'm telling you, my mother has a demon. So technically, that's not my mother. That's not my mom. That's not my mother. No. Because if it was my mom, then trust me, my mom wouldn't do all of this mumbo jumbo what she did. She would not have thrown out my stuff outside. She would not throw my stuff outside. She would not be doing what she's doing. She would not be taking up the bed and put it in the... She would not have done all this. Because my real mother will not do all of this. My real mother loved me unconditionally and loved me without end. That's what a mother is. A mother knows. So I'm telling you, and that's why I said, and even God told me this when I was 7 years old, that there's something I need to know. Because God could have told me that at age 7 when I was in New York City. But God said I was too young to know. I was too young to know all of that. I was too young. God, the Holy Spirit told me I was too young to know all of that. I gotta wait till I get older. And now, because it was the Holy Spirit that came to me in that moment. Then the Holy Spirit came to me that moment because remember, I had heart surgery. I almost did not make it. Yes, guys, I almost did not make it because guess what? Because I was interacting with God Himself. I was interacting with God Himself. And then I was having a conversation and God says, listen, I'm not ready for you yet, because I remember this day what He said. He said, God said, I'm not ready for you yet. I'm not calling you home right now. There's things that you need to know. I put you on this earth for a reason. And I'm not going to take you home as yet. Not yet. You have a destiny that's placed on your life, and God said, and there's something that God told me that I was like, wow. No, I know that my grandmother was right, guys. You know what God told me? God told me that I am chosen. God said, you are the chosen one. I chose you. I chose you from birth. I chose you before I formed you in your mother's womb. That's what Jeremiah 29:11 says. And that's what God told me. God said, because that verse, no, I know where I hear that verse from. Because it was God interacting with me and telling me that from I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Because that's what God told me. God told me, I formed you in your mother's womb for a reason. I formed you. I know what you're going to do. I know the destiny that is placed on your life. I know what you're going to go through. I know what you're going to, guys, God knows you more than you even know yourself. You know what I mean? That's what God was reminding me when I was 7 years old, was telling me 7 years old. And now as I get older now, I'm seeing that verse everywhere I go. Even when I listen to something on YouTube, a sermon on YouTube, that even Sir J.X. Roberts says it, and you know, all pastors been saying it, and people been saying it, and that's like God let me know that, reminding me of the conversation that we had, because I'm telling you, and because now I know where I hear that verse from, because that verse keep popping up, and it pops up in my head, and guys, the verse just pops up in my head for not, you know what I mean? Excuse me. And funny thing, I never read Jeremiah. As yet. I did not. I didn't even reach to Jeremiah on that chapter, because I'm still reading the Bible. As a matter of fact, I need to go back to the reading. Yeah, I'm still reading. I'm in Leviticus still. I'm in Leviticus, because I need to finish Leviticus. I think I reached the Numbers, but I'm gonna read Leviticus again. I don't know exactly where I left off. Oh yeah. And I'm telling you guys, what I'm saying is this. That's why God is amazing. God knows you more. Let me tell you something, guys. God knows that my mother is gonna do all of this. God already knows. And God already knows that's not my mother. That's why God said there's something you're gonna realize about your mother. That's not really her. But he didn't say that part. He said you're gonna find out something about your mother. That's all he said. God did not specify what it is, because I was too young to know what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. And that's the beauty of who God is. God will remind you of stuff, because look at this. Because I never read Jeremiah. And I don't even reach to Jeremiah as yet. And all the people, and I hear pastors saying it all throughout my life, and then that's when I realized that God is reminding me of the conversation that we had. Guys, I'm telling you, I have so many near deaths, to be honest with you. Near deaths. Guys, I no joke. I'm supposed to be dead. This is no joke. Guys, I'm so serious, y'all. I'm supposed to be dead, but I'm not, because the grace of God, guys, the grace of God. That's where you got to have God in you. God will, because if you're chosen by God, God is going to save you. God is going to not let anything harm you. God is going to try to block that situation. God is going to try to anything. Guys, I'm going to tell you, God favors his chosen ones. God favors them. God favors his chosen ones. And God favors me. And there's other chosen ones out there who's probably watching this episode. And I'm telling you this. I did an old episode of how to know if you're chosen by the Creator, you know that you're chosen by the Creator. You know what I mean? I did an episode with that. I did an episode with that. That's just the Creator. I did an episode with that. I'm telling you, you will know when you're called. You will know when you're chosen by the Creator. You just gotta put God first, and he will take you where he needs you to be. Alright, y'all. That's what I want to talk to you guys. This is gonna be short and sweet to the point. I'm just letting you guys know this. I'm telling you, focus on what God is going to keep you in perfect peace. That's why God is going to keep you. God is going to deal with your enemies. God is going to deal with them. God is going to, but God put you in that situation for a reason. He knows your story. he sees what's going on. He sees what's going on. He sees what's going on. But you just gotta focus on the creator, and he will take you to where you need to be. Alright, y'all. And guess what, guys? I have an announcement real quick. The shop, guys. The shop. Oh yes. The shop is still coming out, guys. I'm working on the shop because guess what? I have other projects doing plus the shop, so it's like there's a lot that goes on because I want to put some stuff on there. There's some additions, some some revamp additions and stuff to put it in the shop. So yeah, so that's that. So that's why it hasn't come out yet because I told you guys that the merch is going to be going up, guys. I'm going to put it out on. Because the Holy Spirit told me not to put it out yet, because there's some stuff that I want to put together, put it on the shop, and I had to take my time because I have other projects I'm doing. Plus, I have school, class. So yeah. So that's that, guys. And if you haven't seen the interview that I did with the thing, remember that interview I told you guys about since last year? Is finally out. So the interview is on the interview is on here. So go check it out. The interview is there with a person, and go check it out. And there's also a website you gotta go into watch the video, and it's in the description. So go check it out. And I did create a website. It's really good, and you gotta go onto the website. The main website is going to take you to the secondary website for the record label. So yeah, so everything is almost put together. And guys, I have another announcement I want to tell you. Y'all gonna love this part, guys. You remember I started a foundation in honor of my grandmother. So what I'm gonna do is turn it into a non-profit. Yes, guys, I'm going to turn it into a non-profit organization. That's the organization, my grandmother's name. So yes, I'm going to do that because I had a conversation with a friend. And I had a conversation, and this person told me, why don't I start an organization? And no joke, guys, I've always wanted to start my own organization, my own non-profit organization. And then she said, and I said, oh, that's not bad. I want to do that. So I'm going to be turning the foundation into a non-profit. So yeah, so stay tuned with more details. I will give you guys more details on that. But I'm gonna focus on what needs to be done. That I will tell you more about that real soon. You just gotta follow me on all social media platforms and check me out on all, so you guys can know all the topics. And make sure you follow me on TikTok. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Follow me on all the platforms so you can get access to what I'm doing. And yeah. Alright, guys, and my website. Yes, guys, I created a website. Just go check that out. I created a website for that, and there's another website that I've created. You guys are going to, so make sure to go. I'm going to link all of that. What I'm going to do is put it in a blog, and you guys, and I'm going to give you a link. I'm going to leave it in the description where you can click that link, and it will take you to the links. And to do that, I'm going to do it that way. And then another thing, I'm going to put it in the bio as well. I'm going to make a flyer. I'm going to create a flyer and all that stuff and put the websites on it. So where the new website, so you can go on and then you can see and then pick it. Yeah. So anyway, guys, so that's what it is, guys. New stuff is coming out next. More new stuff coming your way, and I'm going to go back to, as you guys know, I did get accepted into Broward College, and I got the same ID number that I got decades ago. So I'm gonna go continue. I came from class, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna go back in class, and so yeah. And so sorry I haven't been giving you videos because I'm like doing batch videos for, I'm batching the videos, so that's why you don't see me posting it. Come back because I'm filming videos for you guys, and I'm doing that, and then I have to because I got to schedule them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that means said, thank you so much. It's a blessing to be able to do this, and it's just I'm honored. Can't wait. Because it's, all right, guys, peace.